lovelies, my name is Kate and welcome back to my life, and today is going to be a little bit of a serious video, and yes, this video will be unedited, maybe, I'm not really entirely sure about that, but we'll just have to wait and see in the future. Now, first of all, I want to say, I posted this on Twitter and Facebook, but now, I'm finally ready to get my voice out there on YouTube. And this is a long-awaited and very overdue video. Let me try to put it like this so I can see. Reading? Okay, there we go. I tried doing this unscripted multiple times, but none of that really worked. I just rambled on forever and ever and ever. So, I'm going to try reading this scripted, and again, this may or may not be unedited, but I'm going to go ahead and do my best to read all this. So, and this is all from my Twitter, my Facebook. I did add some things here and there to add onto the video. So, please be aware of all this. Alright, so, here we go. I want to take a moment to say that 2018 is already beginning its storm. Specifically on YouTube. As a small YouTuber myself, I have my fair share of mistakes here and there, but most of them were small, if not tiny. But there are some extremes people will go when it comes to random controversial topics, one of them being suicide. If anyone has heard of Jake Paul, you may or may not have heard of his older brother Logan. Now you would think Logan would be more mature than his younger brother. Think again. This recently blew up overnight. In regards of the suicide forest located in Japan, Logan had done the worst thing ever a person could ever do. He filmed the dead body, but the video was demonetized and the body was censored. Now I'm going to stop right there. At the beginning of the video, he says that, suicide is not the answer, there's help you can seek. But it was almost like that he wanted to see a dead body. He wanted it for the views. I mean, in one way it's good because you're raising suicide awareness. But in another way, you're doing something so wrong and inhumane that people will not take you seriously. And they won't know if you're telling the truth or not. And the worst part of it was, he was laughing and smiling with his friends. I say friends because they're more like a camera crew type of people than friends. And of course, it's Logan Paul and Jake Paul. They're both... oh boy. They're both jackasses. That's... the best word I could describe for them is jackasses. And two of probably the most many douchebags, biggest douchebags on YouTube. I'm probably going to put a warning that there is going to be swearing in this video, so let's continue. Alright, had something on my thumb, I'm sorry. Normally I wouldn't get involved, but it's something I feel like I should put my 2 cents in. Logan has apologized, and while I commend him for that, as well as the other 2 acts of censoring the body and demonetizing the video, it still doesn't fix what he did wrong. He was disrespectful and went against YouTube's guidelines. But he did delete the video. I also understand he was trying to raise suicide awareness, but he did it in the most wrong and inhumane way possible. Again, YouTube's guidelines are pretty much the same way as a network would have. Like, for the Disney Channel, for example, you can't be a judgmental, you can't be a bigot, obviously. You can't be a bully, you can't be a big old jerk, basically. But if you do those things, then you will be off the Disney Channel for a long period of time. Anyway, let's continue. Most people say that I'm overreacting or shouldn't get involved, but I just want to throw out my opinion out there, as well as many other people have done. I honestly don't mind if you're a fan of the Paul brothers, or not, just as long as you don't bring any drama or toxicity onto me. I also want people to know that I may or may not know them on a personal level, but suicide is never the answer, and there is help you can seek. To the family of the person Logan presented in the video, despite it being censored, all of our condolences go out to you, from many other YouTubers, from Kid Behind the Camera, Boogie2988, Akitiris, McJuggernuggets, everyone who's done a video about this. Our condolences go out to the family who have lost this person. This was a human being, someone's son, grandson, nephew, best friend, a close family member who took their own lives because of their misery and pain that they could not escape. Also, I may or may not know the true intentions of Logan's actions in the video for views and to be a complete douchebag or to actually raise suicide awareness. But again, this was probably the most disgusting thing anyone could ever do. And again, I went against YouTube's guidelines, and this is in no way to raise suicide awareness. Now, I understand he was going in the right direction of suicide awareness, but he actually went in the wrong direction. He thought he was going in the right direction, but he went in the wrong direction. And something I really want to point out, if he was going to raise suicide awareness, then he wouldn't have shown the body. He would have just ran out the forest and called 911 and say there's a dead body, someone committed suicide. But instead, he just laughed and joked about it like, "Oh, look at me! I'm Logan Paul! There's a dead body in this video! I'm gonna censor it, but I'm doing this for the views!" Okay, sorry for being silly, but again, I put comedy and a little bit of darkness into sadness because that's how I see my problems. If you guys don't like that, then I apologize for that. I'm gonna continue on. I'm not going to say he should be banned off the internet for life, but karma will come and bite him on the ass one day. And believe it or not, I had a few or more friends with suicidal intentions along with myself. So I do take all this with serious emotions. And to the Logan Paul fans who are more than likely going to send death threats along with mean and hateful comments on this video along with many other of my videos, go right ahead, you angry 12-year-olds. It doesn't scare me, but I do take it seriously. I can easily block and report all of you with a simple click. And I hope you all are aware that sending death threats is a crime and can more than likely get you arrested. Like, seriously, if you say that you're gonna rape me in my butt, then I will most likely report and block you. Because it is against YouTube's guidelines. Honestly. I know the admins aren't really going to do anything about it, but I had to put this out there. So all I have to say is, go right ahead, angry diehard Logan Paul fans. Come at me, bro. That's all I gotta say, come at me, bro. And again, you'd think that Logan would be more mature, but come on. It's the Paul brothers. They are very mature, they are very disrespectful. They think they're all that, but they aren't. I'm sorry for getting a little bit angry about all this. I just take this all very seriously, and I'm sorry for being silly and making like a little joke about that video Logan did with him thinking that he's all that and everything. I just like to add comedy to something that is kind of sad. I mean, that's how I see problems with this most of the days. I mean, that's what I've always had. I normally think of something funny whenever I'm sad because that's how I deal with my problems. And I also make fun of myself. Like, again, the Logan Paul fans are going to send mean and hateful comments and send death threats. about me being fat and ugly. I already know that I'm fat and ugly. Like SpongeBob, I'm ugly and I'm proud. I'm damn well proud of it. But anyway, that's all I have for this video. I hope you all enjoyed. I hope you all enjoyed it. I'll leave links to the suicide help sites along with the suicide help hotline and many other videos regarding this issue from Kid Behind the Camera, McJugger Nuggets, Boogie288, 2988, Agadears, and many more that I can find on YouTube. I hope you guys like this video, and I'll see you next time, lovelies. I love you all.